and good morning, so weirdos, and good morning to those who join me live for the first time and those who have joined me in the past before. So we are going live today to go over the next so we're a Libra drop, and there's actually a lot of holiday print, and all of them are double brush poly. So it's very rare because I actually personally like cotton like quite a little bit more, but I do sew a lot of double brush poly too. But it's very rare I do just a all double brush poly drop. And all of them, I only bought the 15-yard bolt, which meaning their price is a little bit higher and their quantity is only 15 yards. So I usually only list 14 yards because I do like allow car allowance. So let's say you're ordering the last yard, you can put in comment that okay, if anything left open, let me know. Because otherwise, I usually cut them into short cut because a lot of time they are still maybe anywhere between 25 to 32 inches, and someone who had younger kid can usually like make a shirt easily, or if you're adult size you can usually color block, and some people don't really want to commit the whole yard, so short cut is actually really fun for a lot of people. So that's why I do the short cut instead of like reaching out every last person who buy the last yard, because it could be bothersome for them. No, I never know the preference. So if you do want to have like more than 1 yard, let's say you are the last person order the 1 yard, go ahead and check out with the 1 yard, but put in comment that you want anything that's left open for that boat. And good morning, Jessica. Yeah, you're the first one online. Yeah, for making light. So my plan today is to go over the double brush poly rib, white rib first, so that when we look at the holiday print, we can maybe see if any of them can be a good coordinate too. And good morning, Misty. Good morning, Michelle. Yay! So many people going like, so without further ado, let's do the white rib. When I look at those double brush white rib, I was thinking like, a lot of cotton like a lover always ask, okay, is there any rib to coordinate? But there's really like a good double brush poly rib. A lot of the coordinate are just double brush poly solid. So I really actually love the rib texture because you can see this is just like really great for adding that extra texture accent to the fall garment. So from here you can see there's black. I don't know how I would call this, but it's more like a wine. I don't know if it's showing more like a burgundy on your side. And then this is like a gray, and this is red, but I wanted to say it's more a little bit more tomato red than like Christmas red, if that makes sense. So let's go over there. And I do plan to go over um stretch info, because not all double brush poly is made equally, especially depending on different manufacturer. And another thing to know is all those holiday prints from my vendor, I noticed they printed themselves. So sometimes they print in the USA, sometimes they print overseas. So it's kind of like you're getting a custom print, but they are just a bigger manufacturer, so we're able to offer kind of way better than custom price. Okay, so let's go over there. And in case you're wondering what I'm wearing, it's a old Seweird custom print on bamboo spandex, and I probably had this for about 4 or 5 years because I started Seweird in about 7 years now. So this is one of the earlier-ish design, and look at how crisp and vibrant the color still is after all this year. So, and it's like super comfy, still very elastic. So I love bamboo. If you ever go into my custom print, which we just closed a run recently, next run will probably take, I don't know, a few months. My next plan maybe is to do the custom gray cotton lycra solids. So we'll see how that goes. And then since you have joined this far, the promise YouTube code is YT20 DBP. I think on your side it might look reverse. So the code for 20% off double brush poly, exclude new arrival because those gonna be on new arrival, will be YT20 DBP. I will be showing this code throughout the whole YouTube live. So whoever joined different time or you forgot to write down, you will get to do it. Basically, YT is abbreviation for YouTube. 20 is a percent off, and then double brush poly. So YT 20 DBP for any already in stock DBP that's not in new arrival, because I do price per tag those who shop early bird new arrival drop. So let's see who will join us. And Abigail, yay! You love my bamboo. Thank you, Jessica. So weird plus holiday. Yay! I know. So hopefully you guys start saving money. But I'm gonna push those on the website instead of the group album, because I think website do offer Ciso, Venmo, and PayPal, and then I think Ciso and PayPal offer like the four like payment plans without you have to pay any extra. So I thought that was like more convenient for a lot of us doing budgeting and planning. Okay, so first of all, let's do the rest. This is on top. I'm gonna shuffle on the side so we get a little bit better view. I don't know why on the screen it look orange. Does it look orangey to you guys? And then let me see if it let me flip the screen. Okay, it does. Yay. Okay, so this is a little bit better representation for the color because it's red. It's not super solid, right? So let's take a look with this double brush poly. This is one of the holiday print. Okay, so I guess the red will coordinate, right? Yeah or net, right? Yay. Look way pretty red. Oh, very pretty red. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Misty. So let's flip back. And then so the white rib, we're just gonna do a stretch on the screen real quick. Okay, so yeah, a little bit further from the camera seems to be more red. So this is the rib texture, and then this is how you will wear it. So the rib will be vertical. Okay, so pretty stretchy, and I see the selvage. Selvage has some stretch, so if you do want to wear it this way, you could, but then keep in mind because it's gonna drape this way, like a wider. So this is where the rib vertically is gonna be better and drape better for your garments. Okay, so let's see the stretch info. Okay, ruler. So what I do is I grab 10 inches and I stretch. So from 10 inches, we go to 24, so it's 140 red rib. 140%, but I usually put 130. And then let's see the selvage. I also grab 10 inches. Okay, another 10 inches. Oh, I want to show you the back too. So this is the front. This is the back. So the back is like a smooth backing. The front is the one that will have the rib texture. So this is the double brush poly rib. Okay, so grabbing from the selvage 10 inches, it go to 15 inches. So 10 go to 15. So that's 50%, but I usually put 40%. And let's do the width of fabric. For the width of fabric, I'm gonna just do this once, but for the stretch info, I'm gonna do all for the rib. Because the width of fabric usually doesn't change much if it's from the same lot. But I don't know if like the dye will make the stretch change. I don't know. So for that, I will double check. So width of fabric folded right now is, let me see. It's almost 32. So that's 64 width of fabric. So that just say 62 width of fabric. Okay, just in case I stretch some of that. Okay, so very pretty red rib. Gonna put it on the side, so hopefully and we want to try to see color coordinate, we can do that. Okay, and next up is this charcoal gray. Wow, look at that. Okay, that seems to show on the camera way better than that red. Okay, Let's do the stretch info and I'll show you the front and back again. So this is the right side of the fabric. This is the wrong side of fabric. Okay, so let's do, okay. Okay, so if you see there's some gap when you stretch, you can actually see, but if you are close to the body when you stretch, you actually don't see. So I would think this would be something that's good as a bodies, but not as like super flare because I feel like it might see through. Yeah. So definitely when it's against the body, you don't really see because you cannot see the color of my shirt, but when it's like a gap, you kind of could. So I'll keep that in mind when you are planning your project. And then a lot of people also line them because you're actually sewing for fall and winter, so it's okay to be a little warm. Definitely, a lot of people don't use double wash for summer, but I do. I make ten top dress that's more flare. So I probably won't choose this because I will feel like I will need bike short under maybe or just wear regular sports bra so it's not like when it does see through anything it won't look weird. Yeah, that's just a little tip I use. So Jessica saying looking good together, look the gray, love the gray, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna drape on me just to see the drape. I didn't do that for red because that red just look weird on the camera. But I really love how the gray look on the camera, so I'm gonna try. Oh, this is great for work too. Like gray as a basic color, but not boring because you can see the rib. This is great for casual and work. Yeah, I love this gray. Oh, I wish I can have this as a staple. Maybe something to look into. Well, without further ado, let's do the stretch info and see if it's similar to the red. So from the vertical rib, grabbing 10 inches, it go to 26. So that's 160% stretch. So I'm gonna say 150%. And then this is the salvage. I'm gonna grab 10 inches. 10 to 16, slightly more, so 50%. So the gray is slightly more stretchy. And I'm trying to see if on my screen anything today gonna have that. I don't know if anything will coordinate, but this is great by itself. It's so pretty. Might also be like super pretty as a very soft cardigan too. So let's see. I'm gonna drape it back. Okay, I think I'm gonna drape it nicer later, but I don't want it to be super messy on the table if we're gonna do color coordinate. Okay. Next one is this wine color. Okay, you can tell it's one color, right? It look a little bit better. I'm gonna flip the screen again so you can see. Okay, so let's try that flip screen. Okay, does it look better? Kind of hard to tell, huh? Yeah, I don't know. This flip screen look a little bit magenta, but it's actually a wine color. Let's see if I put something contrast to it. Oh, myself. Oh yeah, so this shows the color a little bit better. So this is a more wine color. I'm gonna call it wine. Yeah, I think it's probably better to call it wine. And then again, I'm gonna do the reminder throughout. This is the code for the website currently for all the double brush poly exclude new arrival for 20% off. So the code is YT20DBP. Again, I will not be sharing this on the Facebook group, nor TikTok, nor newsletter. So this is the only place I'm sharing. I'm just trying to see if I can like give a little perk for people join YouTube or like a different social media thing, just to be fun, because, it's kind of fun to get a little reward and kind of little exclusive thing, right? So let's see. Okay, so this is the right side and this is the wrong side. smooth on the wrong side, very pretty wide rib texture on the right side. Somebody say hi, Sarah. Hi, good morning. Like with the YouTube username, I had to try to see if it's showing the real name or like the last part of the name is the real name. Last time I called somebody else. Sorry about that. So anyway, let's do the stretch info on the wine. Grabbing 10 inches. So from 10, wow, you go to 27, really? Wow. Okay. So like I said earlier, if you like gapping, but then you won't wear your clothes like this, obviously. So this is how you're gonna wear. So even if you stretch, it shouldn't be see-through, right? Yeah, you can see. So it should be okay. And then that's 170%, and I usually put 10% off. So I'm gonna put 160%. And I do the salvage. I'm gonna drape a little more to get the salvage out. Okay. Okay, from salvage, I'm grabbing 10 inches too. So from 10 inches, 10 inches go to 16 inches. So that's 50%. That's pretty good. Right. So the last one will be the black. Oof. I don't know what I did, but it looked like a mess. So gonna just roll it roughly, and I deal with my life mess later. All right, so next one is the black rib, which will remind me, if you guys haven't shopped, you need to check out the Korean early bird because there is a corduroy rib that is kind of a velvety texture. So if you like rib knit, that's really great. And then there's some other one that's really limited quantity, like the chiffon crepe, and there's like a twill, and there's like different things. Oh, those are limited quantity. They are basically when I go like shopping with my vendor, I'm like, okay, those I can take a smaller quantity, and I think we'll be interested. I'll just take a little. Usually, smaller quantity do mean a little bit heavier price. But if I think about can I sell 80 yard with just a little discount versus 14 yards, 15 yard, then of course I'll go for the 14, 15 yard. So it's kind of like really limited quantity. So hopefully you score today's early bird. It's ending tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time will be 7 p.m. right? 7 p.m. for Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So this is the black. So again, against the body, you can't really see through even though I'm stretching. But if you're capping it, then you could. And this is the wrong side, smooth. Right side, can see the texture. Look at that beautiful texture. Love that. Looks good together. Okay, so let's see the stretch info. And if you have any question, feel free to post. I think it does show me live. So far, I think the last message from Sarah saying hi. So hopefully it's a live message so I can respond ASAP. So hopefully, like YouTube Live is as close to shopping in person, than online. That's the whole goal of going live, so I can show you the characteristic, the color, and what other possibility we can talk about with the fabric, right? So okay, from 0 to 10, it go to 23. So this is actually 120%. So let's put black. Black is 120%. And then let's see. This is the salvage. Salvage stretch some. And let's put it on the test. Grabbing the salvage 10 inches. It will go to 15%, 15, so that's 50%. I'll put 40%. Okay, so yeah, the black and red had a little bit less stretch, but still great because um, this side of stretch is over 100, so that's already what most pattern will ask. So that's great for lots of pattern possibility. And I'm gonna put that on the side in case we want coordinate check. Okay, so next up is the holiday print. Yay! Usually for the very small, like limited quantity, I try to post in the group for interest post if I can shop ahead of time. Otherwise, sometimes I have to grab it real quick. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. Like it feel like the vendor custom print. You see, it's like the custom print salvage, and the back is like the super white one, and the color is very crisp. And then I believe when they do their own custom print ish, the width of fabric is white. But let me check. So width of fabric folded. It's about almost 31, so 62. We'll call it 60-inch width of fabric. 60, we'll call it green red. They're all green red. Okay, so I'm gonna call it white base plaid. And then 60 WOF width of fabric. And let's see. Oh yeah, so it's live messages. Great. And then Abigail say that one is cute. Yes. This one give me all the holiday. Like when this shipment arrive, I just want to pop in Christmas music, which is crazy because it's only September. But if you think about it as a sewist, we rarely sew right away. We have a million projects in mind, and we probably have 10 different UFO unfinished objects. And we then have like, 5 different requests, and we have 20 different things we want to sew for the holiday. So it's very wise to get them ahead of time because you will need the time. And then by the time you're really ready to sew, you'll be like, I don't have that fabric. So yeah, it's great to plan ahead of time. I'm not really like a planner, but this time like, okay, that's great. Vendor actually have those, so let me just go ahead and get it for so weirdo. Are those reorderable? I think because the vendor manufactured them, like they print them, probably yes, but I don't know how their inventory will fluctuate, and the reprint takes time, so I don't know really how many times I can reorder. So it's subject to change, but I think for the most part it should be reorderable. Okay, so that's what I think. So without further ado, okay, right side, wrong side, those. I'm gonna do just what I do usually on the gap. So I'm gonna walk away from the fabric. It's not see-through at all, and I'm gonna stretch, okay? And not see-through at all. Can you see me? You cannot see me now, right? So great, great, definitely great quality. That's what I say. Like when the vendor actually printed themselves, I feel like you're getting a custom fabric for a deal. It's really cute. And look at the detail for that plaid. And then size on a light person. And let's do a stretch info. Okay, so this is how we will wear it. But then they do stretch pretty good. This definitely salvage had less stretch, but still pretty decent stretch. So let's do it. So this one from 0 to 10 go to 24. So that's 140%. We'll call it 130% stretch. And for the salvage, let me grab 10 inches. From 10, it go to 16. So 10 to 16. So we'll call it 50% instead of 60%, give and take. So that's that for this super cute holiday plaid on kind of like a white creamy background. I think it's more white, but so pretty. Oh, coordinates. Okay. Definitely not for the wine. I do think the red, well, right? Yes or no? Yeah or nay, right? I think they will coordinate well together. For the most part, I think the holiday one gonna coordinate with the red. So perfect. So like coordinate, you probably can grab 2 yards of different print and then 1 yard of that solid red, then will totally work. Putting on the side, I think this is gonna be the high frequency coordinate I'm gonna put on top. Okay, next up. All right. This come out and immediately I hear ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. I know it's too early. It's only September. I cannot be saying Merry Christmas, but this is giving me all that holiday vibe. And also it's giving me a lot of Ralph Lauren because every season like holiday Ralph Lauren come up with like their holiday collection. It's very heavy on plaid and then very heavy on all those major holiday colors. So this is totally giving me those high end brand feel. Will be very cute for coordinate clothes for the whole family. I don't know about for PJ. I think it gets warm like inside the blanket too. So I don't know. Does any of you wear double wash poly as PJ? I don't know. Is it recommended? Maybe you can tell me below. Oh, and before I forget, for those who are watching now, the 20% off website double wash poly exclude new arrivals YT20 DBP. YT20 DBP. Okay, so without further ado, that's so again for those custom print-ish um, from the vendor, I will not do the width of fabric except the first one, which is 60 WOF, but I will do each of the stretch info because I think they manufacture like at the same spot. So from 0 to 10, it go to 25. So this is okay, and also it's not see-through. See, can you see me? No. Okay. Oh, okay, stretch really hard. Maybe. But then who gonna wear their clothes stretchy really hard? Hardly anyone, right? So we're gonna do red, red base, plaid. And I say stretch to 25, so it will be 140% stretch. And let's look at the salvage. Let's grab 10 inches. 10 inches go to 16, so 50% stretch. And of course, coordinate with the rib. Let's take a look. What do we think? Yeah or nay? Let's do this. I say maybe. I think so. So pretty. And then Michelle, you wear DBP shorts 90 with long sleeve, but you are, oh, you're in New York. Yeah, so New York gets really cold. So yeah. And then yeah, I do think that it works too. Huh, that made me think I should have get more red of the rib. I don't know. Sometimes it's really indecisive, and then um, so weird hasn't been really making money. Last year, well, last year was negative. Last year was like I honestly for all 7 years, I was getting way less than what I was getting paid in my previous job. So I look like a fool for the rest of my family for quitting my job and doing this, and then 1 year was negative. So yeah, yesterday I saw um, Stitch Upon a Time gonna be closing, which is a pattern company, and this year I see so many fabric shop closing, and I've been debating really hard too, um, but I don't feel at peace closing yet. So here I am. I'm just grateful. I think for last year and this year, I should be at least make even, but it's not paying any of my labor and cost. It's just not a money making job, if that makes sense. So I'm really running this job a lot on my passion. Like I really love sewing it. I love our community. Yeah, but like so so that's that. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the drops and the fabric. So if you can support my shop whenever you could, I appreciate you. I know a lot of you do, and I feel it. And sometimes I worry if you buy so much fabric, do you have time to sew? So I just feel like if everyone can just share the shop and do that, so hopefully more people will buy Seweird. So it's not a few people buy a lot because I feel like worry for the so weirdo fabric stash being, like my stash at home is kind of auto hand naturally as a fabric shop owner. So anyway, so look at this holiday print. This is so cute. Oh, this might coordinate with my in stock pink. Let me see. I don't know if I have it handy. Let me just walk with me to my solid pile. Okay, I find it. So I have this pink. I'm gonna try to see. This is a in stock, already in stock, so which will qualify the 20% off for the YouTube watcher YT20 DBP. And let's see if this one coordinate with this. What do you guys think? Yeah or nah? I think it's a yes, right? Yeah, it's look pretty close. It's not exact, but very close. So yeah, when you are shopping the stash double wash policy, don't forget all the solid. Solids are great for both business attire or casual. So, and then double wash poly, I don't think they like crease. So because they are like a knit, so definitely a nice solid coordinate for any garment too. So yes, thank you. And that's go for oh no, we love you, can't leave. Oh, thank you. I'm trying like really hard, but but then every day I'm praying. My kids are praying. They are so sweet. Like my daughter will be just like, "Okay, dear God, please help mommy and daddy make good money." I'm like, "What's good money? I just want my shop to survive." But yeah, I told them to help like pray for my shop too. So yeah, my kids are sweet. So this is the Christmas print, and this totally remind me that gingerbread that ran away. So cute. I just want to show you like all the detail, and of course right side and wrong side. Wrong side like, and then this is I think this is another vendor custom print-ish thing. Yeah. Yeah, they are located in California. I think I do have like a good advantage being in California. So I get things rather quickly, and then sometimes I could go pick up too. But it's harder to pick up with the LA traffic and with me trying to time everything with like picking up my kids. So we'll see. But I'm pretty lucky to be located in California. So it's like a closer to the fashion district and the fabric stores. Okay, so doing the stretch info from 10, we go to 23, so 120%. So we'll call it gingerbread man. 120%. Oh, I need to do 110%. I usually take out 10% for like the difference. So this is the solvent. Solvent doesn't seem to stretch much. Let's see. It's like not noticeable, so I'm gonna call it mechanical stretch side to side. So it basically just like naturally with the fabric you have a little stretch. So mechanical stretch side to side. Limited. Okay. So that gingerbread man and the gingerbread man can coordinate with the I believe I call it rose pink, but I'll have to check. It's not the pale pink, just in case you're wondering, because this pink is a little bit brighter. Okay, so fold it away. Oh, holiday print. Holiday print just looks so cute and precious. And this pink, I don't know, this is kind of a peach. We're gonna call it holiday treat, I think. It's very cute. Let's unroll some. Alright. I'm gonna bring it closer to you guys. Okay, so a lot of little items are red, tomato red-ish, so that's take a look with the red. Okay. Do we think like the mug And like the socks can go with the red rib, and the scarf, gingerbread house door. Let me know what we think, yeah or nay. Maybe. I do have a hunter green double brush poly too. Let me get it. Okay, walk with me again. Okay, yes. I have a unfolded pile of like solid first cut that I keep. Well, so this is the double brush polish solid in stock. I don't think it worked with the green, but let's see. Not really that green tone. Okay, what about this? This red one. Not really, right? This is a little bit brighter green. This is more Cali green, maybe? Yeah, so I think the red rib could be a better coordinate. This almost, because this had like different shades of green. So maybe. What do we think? Okay, and then finally this. Yeah or nay? What do we think? Do we think the green will go with it? Let me also do this. Drape on me. I'm gonna try like to turn so like different color we can see better. Okay, yeah, when it's further, it seems to bring the hunter green better. Yeah, the camera is weird. But what do we think? Let's see, Abigail, yes! The one you're waiting for, been dying for Christmas. And Lydia, yes, on red, right? Yeah, I for sure I think the red rib is a good coordinate, and I'm glad I get it. But then I don't know for this. Let me bring it closer to camera. Okay, I'm gonna flip the screen. Okay, so we can take a look. Flip the screen. So this is the Hunter Green Double Brush Poly. Okay, now I think they are kind of different color tree. Yeah, different. And I'm gonna bring this closer. Okay, you see my scribble notes. I'm gonna try to see if I can bring this closer. Okay, this green. Kind of hard to tell, huh? Yeah, I think probably can match with the tree, but not sure with any other one. Yeah, not this one. This one is more Kelly green. Okay, so flipping the screen back. So anyway, because you are awesome and watching me live, so make sure there is a YouTube only deal for 20% off in-stock double brush poly, exclude new arrival. So it's YT20 DBP. The code is YT20 DBP. So things like those solids, they will be 20% off. And I think solid I list about between $7 to $8 a yard. So with 20% off, that's pretty good price. So don't miss it, because for all the holiday, you need all the solid for all the coordinate. And middle of night when you are sewing, you're just missing that one solid, So you need to get some solids for the double brush poly. Oh, and then of course the 20% off also include the custom print double brush poly. So if you have some custom print double brush poly you want, make sure you check it out too. Okay, so I think, oh, gingerbread man, yeah, that's the 4 coordinate. Oh, and I need to do stretch info, right? So this is, we're gonna call the holiday treats. And let's do the stretch info. So this is how we'll wear it. Oh, and this is definitely directional print, because everything is facing one way. So make sure when you place your fabric when sewing and cut, make sure it's a directional print. Okay, from 0 to 10, go to 23. So that's 120%. Instead of 130, I put 120. And salvage. Okay, oh, the salvage is gonna just be like the gingerbread. It's gonna be the mechanical stretch side to side. So you see the 4 holiday print, the two player has gray four-way stretch, but the two kind of more novelty print um, has gray stretch on the main cross grain, but not on the salvage. Okay, so next up is this butterfly. This is definitely not holiday. You can wear all season, but just like very cute, and I didn't want to miss it. It's so pretty. With all the solid, I don't think it coordinate with the red. I don't know. It's so colorful. Maybe you can coordinate with the wine. Hold on. I hear the wine. Do we think it coordinate with the wine? Yes or no? I think this butterfly might coordinate with the wine. I don't know. You can think. Oh, and then the black. Of course, the black. Oh, but I do have black double brush poly in stock too. Solid. So if you just want that because that will be 20% off. Oh, yeah, it will work too. Because it's just gonna be like a small potion, so the main print will be this. Yeah, but definitely, I do have double brush poly black in stock, and that will qualify the 20% off and the coupon code against YT20 DBP. If you finish the live and you don't know the coupon code, that means I fail you. But you should know YT20 DBP. And then please don't share to anybody else unless they come and watch the YouTube. Really, I want to reward those who watch YouTube. I don't really care if it's only two people shop, but they should be the only one and get to know the code, right? Yeah. So let's see what else message I mean. Black goes with everything. I agree. So whenever there's like a good solid black, you need to grab it. Seriously. And then I do price protect my early bird for a while. Like sometimes I do like shop wide big sale. So with holiday coming up, one could be coming up. I don't know when. Either I will do one Thanksgiving or Christmas. Depends. Because I think my family might be going out Thanksgiving, so I might be leaning more toward Christmas. So shop-wise, so usually I will have very little exclusive or nothing is excluded, but for the most part, early bird pricing will be protected for a while. And then some early bird like those drop, which only have 14 yards, they will be sold out, so you won't be able to wait till the holiday big coupon thing. Let's see, Sarah say I another DVP, DP, DP, DVP, double body polyfit, may still needs rose butterfly. Yeah, so I actually always thought I love cotton lycra more than double wash poly, but actually not true all the time. As I'm aging and body changes, hormone changes, getting closer to menopause, not yet, but like my body sensitivity is not the same always. So the one I always love is bamboo. There's no doubt about that. Between cotton spandex and double brush poly, some cotton spandex like Art Gallery and the custom one, they are more premium quality. But some cotton spandex, you feel like it's kind of crispy. So not every base is made the same, right? And then so sometimes I love the double brush poly like this vendors, and then also my custom ones. So it really all depends. So and then summer, of course, I avoid double brush poly, but I still make ten towel dress and still wear a few times, but not doing the heat wave. But then winter, I tend to like Hachi sweater and then double brush poly a little bit more than my cotton spandex. I still wear bamboo because bamboo actually it's an all season thing, so I love bamboo. And then the gray for layer too. And then this bamboo, like I said, been 4 5 years and I never hand the sleeve. My daughter asked me why. I don't know why, but it's still like fine. And then, but then if you wanted to make a bend, it still look good. Yeah. So bamboo is like my number one love, I would say. So in case you're ever wondering, you should always try to grab a yard or two just to see. Let's see. And uh, black, yes. Wine, no. Not the right color. Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not exactly, but I was wondering if they can work. But then let me flip the screen. Just wanted to show like the color a little bit better with the flip screen. And then let's see. That is too bulky, bringing a lot of shadow. Yeah, not the right color, but kind of. If it's a very small, like a bent, maybe. But if it's like a color block, I don't know. Because I don't know if it will pop the color with so many. So yeah, definitely hear what you're saying. And then without further ado, let's take a look of this butterfly pretty. I'm gonna drip it on me so we get a good idea. Let me see, is it directional? No, it's not directional. You see, this butterfly is up, this butterfly is down. So this butterfly is sideways, that butterfly is sideways. So this is great, non-directional print. So yeah, non-directional print usually means you can maximize your fabric, right? So this is what a t-shirt will look like. Trying to hide my sleep. You get the idea. This scale is great. It's great on adults and then still great on kids. Not very tiny, just the right size. Okay, so stretch. And then so me on the back, not see-through, that's stretch. Do you see through me? Not really, right? So great. And then against the body, nobody stretch like this when they wear, but just for the heck. Okay, and that's do the stretch info. 0 to 10. This is the cross grain where you will wear it. 0 to 10. It go to 20, so that's 100%. I'm gonna call it 90% butterfly. And then I checked here. Here actually stretch some. Let's see from 0 to 10. Well, I didn't hold tight enough, but you can see how hard I stretch, right? From 0 to 10. It go to almost 15, so about 40%. And I call it 30%. And then because this one I don't see the vendor custom print edge, I'm gonna do it with the fabric. Oh yeah, so they have custom printed too. Yeah, they print house did too. But I just see the with the fabric. Okay. So folding half, lay flat. Almost 31, so almost 62, so 60 with the fabric is safe. Okay, so that's great. And actually, there's two more gonna be listed. Um, One is the conversation part. I already had it before, so it's called the relisting. So this is the conversation part. I'm gonna have to check stock if there's a. I don't think there's stock, but I'll check the stock. If there's a stock, I would just actually add it to the quantity and then make fee mark down a little bit. And then there is this one that I did the album pre-order, so this one will not be marked um, down with the early bird. It will be a regular retail and exclude from the 20% off because I price protect those who shop the album just like I price protect those early bird. So I price protect shopper who shop like the first drop. Um, so this will be listed as retail, but only 14 yard limited. Right now, there's like a shortcut on the racks that I think listed, but this is gonna be great. This was one of the most popular ones sold during the album sales. Let me compare that to the black rib. Definitely, I think they are a go, but I like them side to side. So hold on. Right? This is great, right? Agree? Yeah, perfect. So definitely that. So everything you see today is only 14 yard on the website. So I'm ending the current early bird tonight at 10 p.m. And I believe vendor had like stock photo for them. So I will be dropping them those live around. I want to say 9. Let's do 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, Saturday. So I'll drop those 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, Saturday. Meanwhile, you can shop the current early bird, which price is marked down for those the current limited new arrival, and then for any in-stock retail double brush poly that's not in new arrival, you can use the YouTube exclusive code. Will not be on the Facebook group or newsletter. YT20 DBP. So YouTube 20 DBP. Okay. So you're stressed, Emily, because the limited drop. I know, but then actually, from my experience, I don't think people actually like finish my drop ever in one song. Like a few print get close to, so she'll be okay. And then based on the interest post, I think everyone kind of like different thing. So hopefully, it's enough to go around for those who sincerely wanted, like when I show the interest, join the live, and actually plan to shop. But then anyway, if you want to shop before 10 a.m., you should log in already. And then because the cart does not hold, you log in already put whatever other thing you want in the cart. And then once I push those to live, you just add the quantity to the cart and check out. So that will probably be better. So again, the YouTube for the rest of the double brush stock exclude new arrival YT20 DBP. Well, and thank you guys for joining me live, and thank you for all the interaction. And I will check back on the comment if I miss anything and not responding anything, cause like the comment is super small. So hopefully I don't miss you guys on any question you have. But if I did during the live, I will answer afterwards. Well, thank you, Misty, too, for joining. Well, thank you, Abigail, Michelle, Sarah, and let me see who else. Like, is it? I can't really read that. I think Andrea, maybe, and Lydia. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and thank you for those watching the replay. I will usually link the YouTube link to the items so that all the stretch info, color matching, whatever we did on the YouTube will be there. Except like the code will expire. I think I will let the list for 5 days. So 5 days. So today's what day of the week? Today is the 20th. So our lender ends 26, 10 p.m. PST. So this will be a 5-day coupon starting today. So it's actually more than 5 days, but I'm gonna call it 5 day, ending 26, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of the day and have a good weekend. Don't forget to check out Seweird website 10 a.m. tomorrow for those drops. Thank you. Bye.